Hey everybody, welcome back to Queen Bean's Collectibles. We are on yet another toy hunt. We are able to go to some pretty interesting areas this time around. Saw plenty of toys and dolls. Apologies in advance for the voiceover. Don't want to get in trouble for copyright. Lots of music, lots of screaming babies. Figure you might like my voice more anyways. So we went to a few different places. I believe this first one is Ross or Marshall's. I went to a few too many this time around, and I'm already not remembering. There's the Rainbow High Yearbook. Saw some color reveal Barbies. That was a really cool set of My Little Pony. I don't even really collect ponies, but it was tempting. Itty Bitty Pretties. Fashion ponies. I didn't even know those existed. Try to get a better shot of that yearbook for you guys, especially if you haven't seen it yet. It looks pretty cool. This section was a little rough. I don't know what happened here, but I figured it doesn't hurt to get some footage of it anyways. Plus that Barbie and her fridge were very tempting. Although I really wish they'd stop with the pink fridges. I would like a normal colored fridge for my dollhouse. Please, 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 Mattel. Give us normal colored furniture, please. Saw the new garden party, P. Lush's Pets. You'll see by the end of this that I immediately caved and bought one of them because I have no control. I love these Scribble Scrubbies from Crayola. They keep coming out with more and more, and they just get cuter and cuter, like these little ocean ones. There was a whale and a shark, and they are so cute. And there I go, right back to that My Little Pony figurine set that was just adorable. We're seeing more of the mini suites come out, although every time I see them hit the shelves, they start to get taken up pretty quick. Have some Rainbow High, Shadow High. You'll obviously see the shoes and purses as well in a second. We also had some of the Rainbow Vision dolls. They had also some of the, oh boy, I don't remember the name of the other one. Rainbow? You guys know what I'm talking about. I can't remember. And I'm sure it says it right there, and I just can't quite read it. Maybe they're Rainbow Vision too. But either way, this is the first time I actually saw all of them, or most of them, I should say, at Target, along with the rest of the dolls. And it was pretty cool to see that they are $40, like everybody said, and not $50 like I was worried about. I mean, it's still out of my price range at the moment, but it's still nice to know that they're not $50. There's those darn purple slippers. Gosh, I want those so bad. I think I even show you guys one of the boxes because boy did I want those purple slippers bad. And I kept thinking these have got to be it. These have got to be it. And I ended up putting them back because I just couldn't make the decision on if I really thought they were the slippers or not. I didn't want to take the risk if they weren't the slippers. Yes, it was dumb and I'm going to regret it because I'm going to go back there and there will be none left. No doubt in my mind that's what's going to happen. Happens every time. Okay, now we're still in a Target. We're seeing like little woodsies, LOL OMG. We've got Polly Pockets. This was a pretty stacked up Target. Even saw some of the newer color reveal Barbies. Or not color reveal, forgive me. Cutie reveal. There was the holiday Barbie. There was more of the mini Barbie extras. This Target was pretty stocked up. Especially considering most of the ones we're all seeing right now are kind of slowing down. They're kind of have empty spots for everything that's going to be coming up. So it's kind of cool to actually see a section with a lot of toys in it. And a lot of variety too, not just the same things over and over again. We've got our mini brand section. That Foodie mini brands really gets me. I'm going to cave and get one of them at some point. I also went to a Target that had the mini Disney store inside of it, which I've not been to. And I've got to say it was pretty impressive. So that's what these next few clips are actually clips of the mini Disney store within Target. Now, some areas were a little empty, some were a little more filled, prices weren't too bad, but it was a really nice walk down memory lane considering that we haven't had the Disney stores in a little while now, and I don't know about everybody else, but I certainly miss them. So I thought I'd get as much footage of this as I could, especially since we don't see a lot of these play sets outside of the Disney store or the Disney store website. Like, these Animators collectors' houses were the cutest things I've ever seen. If they had Alice in Wonderland, I would have bought it in a heartbeat. But they had everything else you could think of. Aladdin, Moana, Sleeping Beauty, Frozen. I mean, everything you could think of. Of course, not Alice in Wonderland, but they had everything else. They had the Animators collectors dolls. I mean, these are stunning. I've never really seen them up close like this, and they were gorgeous. I want them to make more of those little figurine plushy things. Those were cute. Why do we only have a few options? 2 of which are from Little Mermaid. Come on, guys, let's get some variety. Let's spread around the wealth, shall we? Had plenty of Disney princess stuff. Some of the stuff we're kind of used to seeing in Target. Like, I know we've all seen that, like, family set for Little Mermaid. But some of the stuff we don't see elsewhere. And I really wanted to make sure that folks who couldn't get to one of these little mini Disney stores could actually see this stuff. And then they had this nice little, like, circular display full of all sorts of different things. A lot of it was Disney princess orientated, but it was still cool. Like, little mini odds and ends, little baubles, all Disney themed in this little circular display, which was really cool. They had some cuddlies, the mini cuddlies. They had some bigger plushies. Again, I'd like more variety. I like that they do this now and they have the mini Disney stores here. I just wish we could have seen more characters than just The Little Mermaid and Lady and the Tramp. And we did see Alice's in Wonderland Bakery, which is also cool. This must have been pretty new there because all of it was just brand new, stocked all up to the front of the shelf, looking good. Very tempting stuff. I haven't even seen the show yet, and these are really cute. Like, these figurines, again, haven't seen the show, but I want them for some reason. They had these nice little collectibles as well. They had all sorts of things. You could do princesses, you could do Luca, you could do Toy Story. I mean, they had a lot to choose from. Again, Disney store pricing, so it's kind of what we're used to seeing from before. Some stuff was on sale, and again, like you'll see, some of these were kind of empty, but still cool to get a glance at the mini Disney store. I couldn't believe that their little bedroom section too, how much they had to choose from. I mean, they had organizational bins, blankets, and not just random blankets either. Like, we're talking Frozen, Disney, Minnie Mouse, and they even had rugs. Actually licensed rugs, which were incredibly tempting. We then made our way to Five Below. Always got to stop by Five Below. You never know what they might have. They obviously had some Glitzy dolls for keeps, had some Barbie pets, had some Robo Pet Alives. You can see some mini Lilo and Stitch, Blue's Clues. I think when we get further down, there's Peppa Pig, there's VIP Pets, there's LOL OMG Surprise, there's Disney Doorables, there's Real Little Backpacks, there's Snapsies. I mean, it never ends. There was probably at least 3 or 4 aisles just of toys at the Five Below, which is insane, especially because everything is $5 and below. All right, now we're making our way over to what I think might be Kohl's. I am not 100% sure on that, though, so don't quote me. But there is a lot of different stuff to see here. I thought it was kind of cool to see, like, the Kindy Kids and the Kindy Kids cars, a few Rainbow High dolls, LOMG, Barbie car. It's cool to see the Dream Ella dolls on sale, too. Saw a really cool Hello Kitty backpack. And that was definitely Kohl's before, if you're curious. All that stuff before was from Kohl's. But again, it's all retail price, so it's kind of pricey there. And I don't think they let you use coupons on toys. And then we make our way to, I believe what this is, a Ross or a TJ Maxx. Kind of the same stuff we've been seeing lately, a lot of repeats. Oh, this was the find of the day. Do you see what I see? I see Monster High. And it's new Monster High. Dun 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 dun! Which I thought was really, really, really cool. It's the only thing I saw that was new Monster High. Kind of expensive, but I wanted to get a clip of it because I'm sure you guys wanted to see it too. Found plenty of Pusheen, plenty of P. Luscious Pets, plenty of Sanrio. I went to a mall this day, so I was trying to get as much filming done as possible and show you guys all the different places I was seeing. Like this particular place, this is a toy store. I was kind of surprised that they didn't have more variety. It seemed like a lot of stuff that we're used to seeing like at a Walmart or Target. So I'm kind of surprised that they didn't have more odds and ends stuff. And their pricing was pretty high. I'd call all of this retail pricing, if not a little higher. And for a lot of this stuff, that's going to hurt the bank. So it was not for me. It was fun to film and it was fun to look. But I did not purchase anything at this particular store. That is for sure. They did have a couple cool older things, though. Like here we've got some Twisty Pets. And then there's also Littlest Pet Shop. There was like an anteater and a couple other cool ones hiding here. The problem was they were charging $10 a piece. And I just refuse to pay $10 for a little pet shop. I just think that's crazy. I know it's in package, but I mean, I don't think I'd pay more than $5. But that's just me. If you want them, go to the mall. You can find them. I won't tell you which mall, so you guys can't creep on me. But it is in Illinois somewhere. So that's a good enough hint, I hope. Okay, we've got Mermaid High, which is always fun to see. Oh, these were so cool. I didn't even know these honestly existed. And after I saw them, these Q poskets, I started going online and I found out that they have all different types of those. And I've now opened a very dangerous can of worms. And I want a lot of them. So if you think those are cute too, don't look them up. You'll want them too. There's that Barbie advent calendar. I was kind of surprised to see that had hit shelves already, but it was pretty cool. This is kind of a collectible shop. I was trying to film in here as much as I could, but I could tell the owner was not feeling it. So I was just as quickly as possible trying to show you guys all the dolls that I could that they had there. And then I got my butt out of there because I was not getting some good looks. Oh, and I really wanted to they had an Addams Family Barbie set that I had never seen, and it was stunning. And I wanted to at least try to get a picture of it. And of course, they were staring at me, so I got nervous and ran away. Yeah, I'm really brave, guys, I know. All right, so this is, I believe, another TJ Maxx. This one had some interesting stuff. I really like the odds and ends merchandise, like the swim goggles and the journals and the pencil cases that we're seeing pop up for like Rainbow High and LOL OMG. Those are really cool to come by because I feel like that stuff isn't out there that much. I went to a place called FYE. I think those are across America. So if you guys are in America, you should be able to find an FYE. This was one more collectible shop. I really wanted to try to show you guys some more dolls from this mall I went to. But again, wasn't exactly the place to be filming because they were not liking it. So I just moved as fast as I could. But you will see there's a couple Moxie girls. There's some Disney dolls. I just tried to get the best glance I could as fast as I could. So I'm sorry, I know this filming isn't perfect. If I go back there again, hopefully maybe it won't be as crowded and they won't mind me filming. Kind of a play it by ear kind of a thing when you're going to these places, unfortunately. But at least you guys can see a little bit. There is an upcoming doll here. I believe she's wearing a yellow dress. Yes. Who is she? Where is she from? She's very cute. I don't recognize her. I found some more Pusheen stuff, and I just couldn't get over the fact that they have actual, like, kitchen bowls and spatulas and a whisk. That was so cool. I wish I didn't theme my kitchen yet because it would immediately become a Pusheen-themed kitchen, and I think that would be amazing and very much worthwhile. One more collectible shop, saw some cool Polly Pocket stuff and some My Little Pony stuff I just wanted to try to show you guys. Now, we're hitting the Holy Grail because this place was pretty cool. They really had a lot to choose from. So you're going to see a lot of little miniature merchandise, all sorts of fun stuff. I mean, all the way down to Spice Girls. I mean, this was cool, to say the least. They also had the usual stuff, you know, the LOL OMGs, our Disney princesses, the Sparkle Girls. They had a lot of the typical stuff you're used to seeing, but also some of this interesting stuff. Like, I haven't seen a bullseye ball in ages. Or these cute little My Little Ponies. Those were adorable. I don't even know what a yarn animal is, or however you pronounce that, but now I'm very interested in it. Oh, and then we found the Enchantimals. Now, these were all brand new in package, $12 a pop, which I could not believe. What didn't make sense to me is that their single individual Enchantimals cost $12, the same as the playset ones. So I wasn't really sure why that was the case. But either way, I don't think $12 is that bad for an inbox doll that's in good condition. There was also a fresh doll. But yeah, if you're into Enchantimals, this would have been the place for you. This is a store called Second and Charles. They are spread out throughout the U.S., so there aren't too terribly many where I'm at. This is the only one really that's that close to me, and it was still an hour drive. But they have such cool stuff in box, stuff that's not on the shelf anymore, and I was just in love. I could have sat in here literally all day. They had such cool stuff. They even had like Care Bears and all sorts of games and mini brands. I couldn't get over the options here. And this is basically labeled as kind of like a resale shop, especially for books. When you come in here, there's a ton of books, but there's also toys and games and Disney products. That's what you're gonna see next, is all these really cool little middle end caps and middle aisle pieces that had different Disney stuff that I had not seen in a long time, outside of maybe like a Hot Topic or a box lunch store. I don't see a lot of this stuff that often. So I was trying to record as much as I could for you guys again so you can kind of see it. But they basically have different sections. So we had like Disney, and then they had Disney princesses. They had Nightmare Before Christmas. They had Winnie the Pooh. They had Harry Potter. It's really cool because they separate everything by what you might like. So I'm not digging through piles and piles of stuff if I'm not interested in it. I'm going to go look through that section if something in there is at all of interest to me. So here's the Disney Princess section, and it's got some regular Disney stuff mixed in, but this is where I was finding the inbox dolls. This is where I was seeing Doorables. I was seeing Squishimals. I was seeing all sorts of amazing stuff. And again, this is a store that is basically secondhand. So even if it's in the box, it's secondhand. And it's amazing stuff, okay? Like seriously, if you've heard of Second and Charles and there's one near your house, go. You will not regret it. Go! Okay guys, so here's the last couple things I got. So I did end up picking up a sleep mask, a Disney patch Dalmatian sleep mask. I couldn't get over how cute it was. And I thought, what if I don't see this again? I just need it. And then I also, like I said, picked up a P-Lush's pet because I have no control. So these are my 2 pickups of the week. Let me know what you guys saw that you liked. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Honestly, I'm just glad you're here at the end of the day. So feel free to watch my other videos. Come back next week for some more. Maybe I'll even post some more sooner than that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this toy trip with me, and I'll see you on the next one.